So one way that is being spread is the way that Courtney did. She went on to Megatag, which is our online social community for students and digital media professionals and so forth. And it's based on Ning. But Courtney went on there and she put a post up that says FITC wants more females. And she put a link right away to the rules. So if you go to fitc.ca/women, then you're going to find the rules for the contest up there. And I would strongly encourage all women to do this. Like, you can't go wrong. And the odds of winning are actually pretty good. So I'd like to just take a quick look at the video that Courtney made, because I think it's a really good example of kind of following some of those 5 rules and making a video that is genuine. So I'm going to bring it up here.
Hi again, FITC. My name is Courtney Lund, and I'm a second-year, third-semester student from Seneca College in the Digital Media Arts program. I went to FITC in Toronto last year and had a blast. I had lots of fun getting to all the events that I could, and I learned a lot from the speakers about Flash and just on how to be creative in my field. I was really inspired to do more outside of school and work, and I'd love to go again. Please help me out. I'd be more than happy to take the trip there. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity to go for free. Signed, Courtney.
So that's a really cool video, right? Because, it's something that you can tell that Courtney is, excited for the opportunity. And I like the fact that she's just very genuine in it. Like those little points toward the end there where she says, actually bringing sound files into Flash can be hard sometimes. And then she thanks Jesse for helping out with the photos, and she thanks FITC for the chance to submit the video and maybe win. And those kind of little touches like that are sort of what distinguishes a good online video from maybe a large television-based production. It's getting back to that one-on-one interaction that we're trying to stimulate between the media and the consumer. All right, so enough about online video. Last story up on the Oddly Studios website. Fun times for Winteractive, and I gotta tell you, I was pretty tired out at the end of the week. There's so many cool things going on in Toronto right now. It's mostly because of the holidays and so forth. So I put up a couple of pictures here. So here's the Oddly team, and we're at the Wellington, which is right across the street from great shops like Taxi and Henderson Bass and so forth. It's a popular little watering hole in Toronto. And they have really good food too. So this was going to be our last lunch before the holidays, so we thought we'd have some fun and get all together. And I'd like to point out this right here, Baby Violet, which is our littlest studio member and who actually comes to work with her mommy, Kim, is here. So we've got a little nursery area at the studio, and Baby Violet is, I think she's a little less than 5 months old, but she's a gem, and she was having a good time. So that's, I think, her first kind of business luncheon. And then we have a quick photo here of Mr. Simon Conlon, whom a lot of the viewers might know. He's been in the interactive biz in Toronto for quite a long time, and here he's seen at the Odd Pod shooting some audio for an interactive project that he's working on. And we had a good chance to chat about a couple of other things that he's doing with Galaxy Goo and Winteractive, which I went to again this year, and I've been last year as well. And that is billed as kind of the office party for people who don't have offices, which I think is great because there's a lot of freelancers and one-man shops and that kind of thing who don't really have an office party at this time. So it's a chance for all of us to get together and have some fun as well. And this year it happened at Element 156, which is where Sean Pucknell's headquarters is, and where FITC is organized from, and the Rich Media Institute is there as well. I snagged a quick video clip from that, and I'll just bring it up here. I'll post this up too. So that can give you kind of a quick idea of what Winteractive is about. It's just a really fun event, and it happens in a cool place each year. And Simon, as well as Craig Swan, whom I met last year, are kind of the organizers for that. And this year, Sean Pucknell also volunteered his space to do it in, which was awesome because it's a really cool space and a lot of fun stuff to look in there. So if you missed it this year, don't miss it next year. I'm sure it's going to be on again because Simon is great that way. All right. And then finally we had Ninja Pub. Ninja Pub 15 was on again. So if you are familiar with Ninja Pub, this is basically kind of a cool grassroots sort of effort pub night that was started by Joe Bodek and Andrew Tedford of Seneca's School of Communication Arts, and I've been hitting those since the first one, where I think we had 4 people show up. But by now it's grown, and it's always gets a good turnout of people, have a good time. Sometimes people will show stuff that they're working on in Interactive, and this time they did it off-site. They did it at the Frog and Firkin, just to make sure that they could have everybody in there, and a lot of people taking off for the holidays and so forth. So this is a really nice send-off for them. So if you haven't heard of Ninja Pub, then definitely do check out the Oddly site for more information on that. Okay, and I think that is about it for our Oddly Sunday / Tuesday, due to the horror of my SD card getting destroyed. And so hopefully I'm going to have better luck putting this one together, and I'll get that up later today. And I'd just like to thank all of you guys for tuning in and checking out the show, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'd love to hear any feedback that you have about how it could be better, stuff you'd like to see on there. And for those that wrote in from the last one, again, a big thank you for that, because your comments help to make this thing a little bit better. So that's it for me. I am going to get on out of here. I am off to meet folks at the studio, and yes, I am on vacation, but I'm just having fun today. So again, I will see you guys on Sunday, and appreciate you tuning in. So y'all have a very good week. Best of the holidays to you. Hope you have a little time off, and talk to you soon.